Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Mangesh Dushing, working as assistant professor in chemistry at Satana College, Nashik. Friends, in last video we saw the concepts of acid and base, the theories of acids and bases. In this video we will learn about strength of organic acids and pKa value. Friends, acid strength is the tendency of acid to donate the proton. So, strength of acid is denoted by the tendency of the compound to donate the proton. The more readily a compound donates its proton, the stronger is the acid. And acidity is measured by an equilibrium constant. For example, dissolving acid into the water, this is the reaction. So, HA is any acid plus water. So, water acts as a base. Water is actually solvent, but it acts as a base. It donates its lone pair electron to this proton. So, we will get A minus plus H3O plus. So, in this case, acids after donation of these protons will get a conjugate base, while this solvent acts as a base. So, losing its electrons and accepts the proton forms a conjugate acid. So, acid gives you conjugate base, while base gives you conjugate acid. So, equilibrium constant is equal to, according to the mass law of action, concentration of product divided by concentration of starting materials. So, is equal to concentration of H3O plus into concentration of conjugate base divided by concentration of acid into concentration of water. But as we know that water is a solvent, so its concentration is considered as a constant. Because of the concentration of the solvent, H2 is essentially a constant, the equation can be rearranged and new equilibrium constant, that is called as dissociation constant for the acid, that is Ka, can be defined as follows. Ka is equal to concentration of H2O into equilibrium constant is equal to concentration of H3O plus into concentration of A minus divided by concentration of acid. So, it is generally more convenient when describing the acid strength to use pKa values than the Ka values, because these dissociation values comes around 10 raised to 5 to 10 raised to 50. So, that is not convenient. So, for writing convenient manner, we can use pKa value. So, the formula for pKa value is equal to minus log of concentration of dissociation constant. So, these values comes around 5 to 50 integer number. So, Ka and pKa we will compare. The Ka values of typical organic acids are in the range of 10 raised to minus 5 to 10 raised to minus 50, while pKa values for the typical organic compounds is plus 5 to plus 50. If Ka values are more, stronger acid. If Ka values are more, that is called as stronger acid, while dissociation constants are less, it is called as weaker acid. While in case of pKa, if less pKa value is there, that acid is called as stronger acid, while higher pKa value indicates that acid is weaker. Now, we will see some acids and their pK values. So, these are the acids like HCl, carboxylic acid, that is acetic acid, water, ethanol, acetylene, hydrogen, ammonia, ethylene, methane. So, these are the pK values, minus 7, 4.8. So, this pK value is on decreasing order. So, these are the conjugate bases of these acids. This table is according to the increasing value of pKa values. It means that the increasing acidity of the acids. So, methane is the weakest acid among these acids, while HCl is the strongest acid among these acids, because HCl, the pK value is very small, while methane its pK value is very large. As we know that for the stronger acid, weaker conjugate base is there. So this is called as, this arrangement is like this, increasing basicity of the conjugate base. Stronger acid, weakest conjugate base, while weak acid is having a stronger conjugate base. Some points to be noted: strong base have weak conjugate acid with high pK values, usually more than 12. Strong base having net negative charge, but not all negatively charged bases are the strong bases. So strong bases have negative charge, but all negative charged bases are not a strong basis. For example, none of the halide, that is F minus, Cl minus, Br minus or R minus is a strong base. But generally carbanions with negatively charged carbon atoms are especially strong bases. These are the three examples: N-butyl lithium, triethylamine and pyridine. So all these bases are electron rich, it having a minus charge. Here is a lone pair, here is a lone pair. But according to this theory, N-butyl lithium is very strong base because here carbon having a negative charge. Now we will see which are the factors that determine the acid strength. Anything that stabilizes the conjugate base, that is A minus, makes a starting acid HA more acidic. So the four factors that affects the acidity of HA, those are the structural factors, likewise elemental effects, inductive effect, resonance effect and hybridization effect. No matter which factor is discussed, the same procedure is always followed to compare the acidity of any two acids. So you can compare any one of this factor just to compare the which is the stronger acid. So always draw the conjugate base. The way is to find out which is stronger acid. First you always write a conjugate base, structure of conjugate base, then determine the conjugate base is more stable. Which conjugate base is more stable? The more stable conjugate base indicates that the more acidic acid. So first of all, while comparing the acidity of two organic acid, first you should able to write the conjugate base of that acid, as well as you should able to represent the stability of that conjugate base by using the structural effects like element effects, inductive effect, resonance effects or hybridization effect. Now we will see one by one. First is element effect, the trends in the periodic table. So across the row of the periodic table, the acidity of HA increases as the electronegativity of A minus, that is A conjugate base, is increases. So in a row, so for example, these are the compounds like CH bond, NH bond, OH bond, HF bond. So these are the acids which have a tendency to donate the proton. So carbon is less electronegative than nitrogen, than oxygen, than fluorine. Fluorine is the most electronegative atom, while carbon is less electronegative atom among these four. So from left to right, electronegativity is increases. So acidity is also increases. So more electronegative atom having a more stability of conjugate base. That's why increasing the acidity. See the pK values of these acidic protons. So pK value for methane or alkane is around 50, for amines that is 38, for water or alcohol that is 60, and for HF hydrofluoric acid that is 3.2. So pK value is very less among these four. So HF is the strongest acid among these four. Second is positive or negative charge stabilizes when it is spread over the larger value. Then that conjugate bases get stabilized, more stabilized and acid becomes more stronger acid. We will compare these two ions, fluoride ion and bromide ion. These are the conjugate bases of HF acid and HBr acid. If you compare the size of these two ions, fluoride ion has a less size, smaller size, while Br ion having larger anion, larger size. So whatever the negative charge among this on this fluoride as well as bromide ion, the fluoride ion negative charge is less stable because the ion having a small volume, small size, while this negative charge on the bromide ion is more stable because of this charge is spread over the larger volume of bromide ion. So this conjugate base is more stable, that makes HBr as a stronger acid than HF. So HF pK value is around 3.2 while HBr pK value is around -9. So HBr is a stronger acid than HF. So what we learn is, down a column of the periodic table, the acidity of HA increases as the size of conjugate base, that is A, increases. So pK value for HF is 3.2, for HCl that is -7, for HBr that is -9, while pK for HI is -10. So HI is the strongest acid because whatever the conjugate base of HI acid, that is A minus, iodine has a large volume of ion, that makes that negative charge is more spread towards a large volume of ion, so that is more stabilized. That's why HI is the more acid. So this is the increasing order of the size and increasing acidity of the size. So in a row from left to right, acidity is increases, while in a column from top to bottom, acidity is also increases. So size, not the electronegativity, determines the acidity down to the column. Fluorine is the most electronegative atom while iodine is less than fluorine, but still HI is the more acidic because size matters, not the electronegativity, to determine the acidity down to the column. Although 4 factor determines the overall acidity of particular hydrogen atom, the element effects, the identity of A minus is single most important factor in determining the acidity of HA bond. So the stability of conjugate base is important. If more stable conjugate base, then more stronger acid. Now we will see a second factor, that is inductive effect. An inductive effect is a pull of electron density through sigma bonds caused by the electronegativity difference in an atom. So these are the two examples, like ethanol, and second example is 2,2,2 trifluoroethanol. Ethanol, the pK value is 16, while pK value for 2,2,2 trifluoroethanol is 12.1. So less pK value for the second molecule. So 2,2,2 trifluoroethanol is more stronger acid than ethanol. What is the reason? We will see that one. The reason for the increased acidity of 2,2,2 trifluoroethanol is that the 3 electronegative fluorine atoms stabilizes the negatively charged conjugate base. After dissociation, these are the conjugate bases will form. This is CH3CH2O minus, while here is CF3CH2O minus. In this case, the stability of O minus is very less because there is no additional electron withdrawing groups over here. So no additional electronegative atoms to stabilize the conjugate base. While in case of here, CF3 contains 3 fluorine atoms which are most electronegative atoms in the periodic table. So CF3 withdraws electron density and stabilizing the conjugate base which is formed a negative charge on this oxygen. So this negative charge is very stable due to minus I effect of this fluorine atom. So minus I effect stabilizes the O minus charge, while here stabilization is not there. Instead of this alkyl group having a plus I effect, this destabilizes this conjugate base. That makes 2,2,2 trifluoroethanol is more stronger acid than normal ethanol. To summarize, when electron density pulled away from negative charge through sigma bonds by very electronegative atoms, it is referred to as an electron withdrawing inductive effect. More electronegative atoms stabilizes a region of high electron density by an electron withdrawing inductive effect. The more electronegative atom and closer it is to the site of negative charge, greater is the effect. So more electronegative atom as well as near to the functional group where the negative charge is there, that stabilization of conjugate base increases. The acidity of HA increases with the presence of electron withdrawing groups in A. So conjugate base, if contains electron withdrawing groups, that stabilization of A minus will be more. So in ethanol, electron density on oxygen is high. There is no electronegative atom to pull these electrons, but there is a ethyl group which exerts plus I effect, electron donating inductive effect, which increases the electron density on oxygen, that destabilizes the conjugate base. While in case of trifluoroethanol, there are 3 electronegative atoms, fluorines, which exerts minus I inductive effect, which pulls electrons towards that group. So electron density on the oxygen is less, making a conjugate base is more stable. Now we will see resonance effect. So resonance effect is the third factor that influences the acidity. For example, ethanol and acetic acid. So in ethanol and acetic acid is a stronger acid. So ethanol pKa value is 16, while acetic acid pKa value is 4.8. So less value of pKa indicates that acetic acid is stronger acid than ethanol. When the conjugate base of the two species are compared, it is evident that the conjugate base of acetic acid enjoys the resonance stabilization, whereas that the ethanol does not, having stabilizations due to resonance effect. After dissociation of this ethanol, we will get ethoxide ion, that is conjugate base of the ethanol. So there is only one Lewis structure, so less stabilization. While in case of acetic acid, the resonance delocalization makes acetate ion more stable than ethoxide ion. So acetic acid is stronger acid than ethanol. For example, this is acetic acid. On dissociation of H plus ions, it forms the acetate ion, where oxygen has having a negative charge, and this is in conjugation with this pi bond. So what will happen? This electrons comes here, so this single bond becomes double bond, while this pi bond will break and O minus will form. So we will get this another resonating structure. So this acetate conjugate base having a two resonating structures, two canonical structures, two resonance structures. So negative charge is delocalized over these two oxygens. This is the hybrid resonance hybrid of this acetate ion. So resonance stabilizes the conjugate base. The acidity of HA increases when the conjugate base of A minus is resonance stabilizes. So any factor, either inductive effect or either resonance effect, when the conjugate base, that is A minus, is more stable, that makes stronger acid. If A minus, that is conjugate base, is less stable, then that acid will be weaker acid. So by resonance effect, acetic acid is more stronger acid than ethanol. So these are the two commonly used organic acids in organic chemistry. First is acetic acid and second is para-toluene sulfonic acid, that is TSOH. Both are soluble in organic acids, both are polar molecules, both are acids, but which is stronger acid? What do you think? So acetic acid pK value is 4.8 while para-toluene sulfonic acid TSOH, that is pK value is minus 7.0. So para-toluene sulfonic acid is more stronger acid. What will be the reason? The reason is resonance effect. Here the O minus, whatever the conjugate base will be formed after donation of this proton, that O minus is stabilized by the conjugation with these two pi bonds, where in this case there is only one pi bond. So here are only two canonical structures, while here three canonical structures are possible. So this conjugate base will be more stabilized by the resonance effect, that makes para-toluene sulfonic acid is more acidic as compared to the acetic acid. The fourth factor is hybridization effect. Let us consider the relative acidities of three different compounds containing CH bonds. For example, ethane, ethylene and acetylene. So ethane contains 6 protons, ethylene contains 4 protons, acetylene contains 2 protons. The pK value for ethane is 50, for ethylene is 44, for acetylene it is 25. So less pK value means stronger acid. So acetylene is strongest acid, while ethane it acts as a weakest acid among these three. So acidity from left to right goes on increasing. The higher percentage of S character of the hybrid orbital, the closer is the lone pair to held on the nucleus, and the more stable conjugate base. For example, these are the conjugate bases of these acids like CH3 CH2 minus, CH2 double bond CH minus, CH triple bond C minus. These are the conjugate base after losing the protons. So first one is sp3 hybridized carbon, while second contains sp2 hybridized carbon and third one contains sp hybridized carbon. So if you compare the character of S orbital, first one is contain 25% of S character, second contains 35% of S character and 50% S character in the case of acetylene. So increasing the percent of S character increases the stability of conjugate ions. So acetylene anion is more stable as the S percentage is more, that carbanion increases the stability. So acidity from left to right goes on increasing. As a lone pair of electrons is pulled closer to the nucleus, as S orbital having a small size, so electrons, whatever the negative charge or lone pairs present on these carbons, are more stable because of electronic attraction, electronic nucleus attraction, because a smaller size of S orbital. If the S percentage is more, orbital becomes more smaller, electrons become more closer to the nucleus, so nucleus electron attraction will be more, that makes that conjugate base is more stable. So in summary, we will see all these factors and their examples. So first factor is element effect. The acidity of HA increases both in left to right, across the row and down to column in the periodic table. So acidity goes on from left to right as well as in a column from top to bottom. So HF is a strongest acid among these four, while HI is a strongest acid among these four. Second factor is inductive effect. The acidity of HA increases with the presence of electron withdrawing groups in A. So any electron withdrawing groups, electron withdrawing inductive effect increases the acidity. That's why trifluoroethanol is more stronger acid than ethanol. Third factor is resonance effect. The acidity of HA increases when the conjugate base A minus is resonance stabilized. So minus R effect. That minus R effect is present into the acetic acid. That's why acetic acid is more stronger acid than ethanol. Fourth factor is hybridization effect. The acidity of HA increases as the percent of S character of A increases. It means that sp hybrid carbon is a stronger acid than sp3 protons. So the acidity increases from left to right. So sp3 hybridized carbon having proton is less acidic than sp hybridized carbon containing a proton. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, just like, share and subscribe. Thank you.